It's the first week of October, and what better way to celebrate than with some spooky fun, including some blood-sucking vampires.
Reginald, Reggie, do you want to be ours? We're happy to share.
When you say share, what do you mean? I'm okay. I'm okay. What a weird dream.
Reginald,
Have you noticed anything unusual about Reginald lately?
there's something in that you're not telling me.
Reggie, you're a vampire now. You turned me into an undead creature of the night. Pretty messed up.
Bright side, you kind of sucked at the whole being human thing anyways.
Oh?
Well, if you're a fan of both thriller and comedy, then Reginald the Vampire is a new series that you need to sink your teeth into. For those who haven't heard of Reginald the Vampire, catch them up to speed. What is this amazing, funny, adorable series about?
So Reginald the Vampire is pretty much human's journey through the life of being a vampire. You know, we find Reginald in this place in his life where he doesn't really know what he wants out of life. He sort of accepted his role as like the everyday person who doesn't get to be the hero of his own story. And, you know, he sort of just accepted his fate as like not being an extra special person. And so through death, he learns the meaning of life. You know, with this sort of newfound life, he explores relationships and friendships and plunder and love and all these things. But most importantly, he's trying to like fight off a vampire who wants him dead because he's like a blemish on their perfect vampiric society. Right. So that's basically what it is. It's a really fun, sweet, dramatic, crazy, zany show.
Yeah, I like it. Well, you know, the show is actually based off of a book.
Yes.
The Fat Vampire.
Yes.
For fans of the Fat Vampire, going into Reginald the Vampire, will they see a lot of similarities? Are there some plot twists? What's going on?
You know, I would say, you know, Harley Payton, our showrunner and writer, he absolutely did a great job of interpreting those like sort of books, like in the dated version of them and sort of reinventing them in a very new modern way. So there's a lot of aspects of it that are very much from the first book, but I think we absolutely make most of it our own.
This series follows Jacob Batalon, Aaron Bucky, Margaret Hanna, and M. Hain, who, by the way, is also a part of another vampire series. You were in the Van Helsing series. That's insane. Let's talk about that series and this series. Well, the fans of the Van Helsing series, do you think they'll appreciate Reginald the Vampire? Because they are kind of on two different playing fields.
Although we're a dramedy with Reggie, I feel like we're very like lighthearted, heartfelt, and like what's the word? Absurdist. I love that about us. Is like we're definitely comedy leaning. Yeah. So it's a departure, but vamps. You know, if you like vamps, come on over. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I want to know, what was it like on set working with everybody? Is everybody
So
just
fun.
It was honestly, I've been in this industry for a while now, but that was the most fun I've ever had on set, ever.
Word.
It was just, we were laughing hysterically all the time. Even like when we weren't shooting the cameras, we were hanging out in the green room and just like, we just had so much fun.
Oh, huh. Interesting. I'm out here selling the show and everyone's playing around. What is this?
I wanted everyone on the set and everyone on the cast and crew to know that they're all allowed to make mistakes and be like free and open at work to really like let the love of the show like really shine. So I'm really glad that you had that space.
Let's talk about Jacob Batalon, how he is a local boy making it big in Hollywood. In the show, there's a couple nods to Hawaii with your parents from the island. I want to know a little bit, talking on behalf of all of our Hawaii viewers out there, what is something that you took, you know, growing up in the islands that's with you?
I would say that, you know, everyone in Hawaii is like super duper friendly and very nice and welcoming, and the energy is different. You know, I think like we all, for better or worse, are like in each other's lives, even if we don't want to be. And because of that, we absolutely are just so commonly nice to each other. That's like the sort of like spirit that I want to like always convey to people. So yeah.
Being a vampire is not always worked up to be. I don't want to be a monster anymore.
I've met a lot of vampires in my day, but I haven't met anyone like you.
That vampire is defective, grotesque, and an insult to our purity.
Also, I have a surprisingly dynamic love life.
I want you deader than dirt.
Every relationship has its challenges.
Now on Sci-Fi. Ha 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 ha.